In this video, I'm going to be helping you with guitar part 1, which is the most advanced of all the parts that make up Capo Evolution. Now, guitar part 1 is split up into sections A, B, C, and D. Section A from guitar 1 sounds something like this. So that whole phrase gets looped around 4 times. We then have an 8-bar break of silence, and then we come back in to play that phrase again. So it's constructed out of 3 different shapes. First of all, we have this with our first finger covering the 2nd fret on the B string. Then we move up to having our 2nd finger on the 3rd fret on the B string, leaving these 2 fingers where they are again. And then finally, our 1st finger comes in to cover the A on the 2nd fret. What's crucial about this, of course, is the palm muting, giving it plenty of attack and then muting all the strings. Now, of course, using a pick is absolutely fine, but you will have to create some kind of hybrid technique where you're playing, say, the lower strings with your plectrum and the higher strings with your fingers. So section B of guitar 1, we start to change things up a little and the rhythm has become more interesting. So we work across a 2-bar phrase where we're playing on 1, 2, 4, 2, 4. So it sounds something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4. So we work through a fairly basic pattern of having the open A and the 2nd fret on the G. And then we come up to the 4th fret on the G, still with the open A and the bass. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we create an octave shape here by putting our 1st finger on the A string. And we have again the same rhythm of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we come down to covering the 2nd fret on the D and the G, and now having an E in the bass. And of course, notice that we've been palm muting all the way through. What's different here is I want to start with palm muting, but then I want to gradually release it so the piece can open up. So section C of guitar 1 is very much focused on palm muting and alternating between palm muted and then an open sound. So we start with 2 bars of an open A string played in this way, where we palm mute and then take away the palm muting or release the note. We then work into our sort of main theme from section C here, where we've got the open A and the 2 on B. We're mainly working with 2 bars for each shape here until we get somewhere in the middle, which I'll tell you when we get there. Then we move up to 3 with the open A, then 2 on A and open B, then 2 on B and open A. Then up to 4 on A, 5 on B. Then we move up to 5 and 7, and then 7 and 9, and that's 1 bar on each. Back down to the 4 and 5. Down to the 2, 3. Then we move to basically an A major shape. I've only tabbed out the A, G and B, but if you want to turn to more of a strum here, that's up to you, as long as it follows this pattern of the palm muted and then open. Then we move to section D. So section D is relatively simplistic. We're working through an A chord, an A sus4, back to the A, and then to an A sus2. Now, I tend to play it like this. But of course, if you want to look at it with more of a strum, that's fine. What's crucial is again that we've got the palm muting and then the open sound alternating between those two. Now we play around that 4-bar phrase 8 times.